Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received, and the translation reads like this. Hello, Brother Nanshi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I have come here with my own confession. When I came to South Africa, I can say that life was really good. I did not have any problems at all. I was working, even though the amount of money that I was earning, it was not a lot. I was just struggling, scraping by. We were working on a farm. Me and my brother, he was the one, when he came to Zim during the December holidays, he came back home and then he said that he was going to send me some money so that I can continue with my education, in which I was busy doing some mechanical courses because that has always been my dream. And currently I do run 2 auto shops here in Johannesburg with the help of the woman that I got married to. To tell you the truth, in all honesty, I married her, but partly, even though I knew that there are some rituals that she does use, I did it because I wanted a South African citizenship. As risky as I knew that it was going to be, very risky, marrying a woman who is a ritualist. But what can you do? I thought about the poverty that I had left back home, and I said it is far much better to live with this woman, with all of her rituals that she performs, all the weird rituals that she does. It is far much better to be with her than to return back home. At least I am documented. It is far much better than other people from my own country. So at that time, when I was still working on that farm, life was difficult, I can say, until I had moved to Johannesburg against the wishes of my own brother. He said that he did not want me to be in Johannesburg. It is far much better for us to work on the farms, make our money, return back home. He had said that with the little experience that you have, you just did theory at school. Maybe after that, when you have practicals, then you return back home, you buy some stuff, and then you start to use it on your own garage, and you can start to work with other mechanics. So at that time, I did not want to hear about it. I just wanted quick money. I wanted money as quickly as possible. And then when my friend told me that he was busy making money in Johannesburg, working as a mechanic, the money that he was making, it was quite a lot. I said there is no need for me to be working on this farm, earning all of these peanuts, working for months and months. Then you return back home, maybe in your pockets, when you say that you have money, it will be less than 5K. So what is that? I did not want to be working on the farm anymore. And after that, me and my friend, we moved to Johannesburg. Then there was this other man who used to bring his cars, and then we used to fix them. In time, he then told me that he used to have this other man that was from Mozambique. He was not open enough with me to tell me that this guy that used to be his gardener, that was from Mozambique, an old man, was the one that had made him rich. This man, he had came to South Africa a very long time ago, so he said this was after I had gotten to know that the man was a ritualist. Even when I started getting involved with the wife, I knew what I was getting myself into. So the man at that time, he said that this man, he had fallen sick and he had passed away, and he wanted a gardener. So I thought that this man, he was looking down upon me. I was a mechanic. Why was he saying that he wanted a gardener? Only after he had told me that he would give me at least some money. That was a lot. And that was when I agreed, and I said, it is okay, I can become your gardener. So I started working for this man, and whilst I was working for him at that time, and I started to notice that the wife, it was as if she was in love with me, the way that she would be looking at me. So I started sleeping with my madam behind my boss's back. And what I did not know was that this woman, she wanted a man who would assist her in those rituals, because they had been given a snake in form of a python. So this snake, it is a female snake. So it requires that it has to sleep with a man that she will be legally married to. So this snake was so hungry, for the man was suffering from a chronic disease. He had cancer in his testicles and he passed away. So by the time when I was sleeping with her, she started giving me money, taking care of my relatives. And then after we had told each other that it was far much better for us to be together. This was before I had known that this woman, the reason as to why she had chosen a foreign guy over a South African man, it was because she knew that with my desperate situation, I can only be the person, the man who will agree to sleep with a snake so that she can keep on making money, with the promise that we were going to get married. She was going to assist me so that I can legalize my stay here in South Africa. We got married in Cape Town and it was a beautiful wedding, and we only had a few people at our wedding, only by invite. After that, when we went on our honeymoon, that was when I saw hell on earth. The first time that I slept with this snake, I don't know how to describe this pain. Throughout the day, she kept on encouraging me to drink some painkillers so that my body can feel numb. I did not understand what she was trying to say. She made sure that I was a little bit drunk, and then when we went to our room, we slept together. And I think it was somewhere maybe around 11 p.m. That was when I started to feel a little bit of pain on the tip of my manhood. I woke up and she said, do not panic, for what you know, what I told you is what is about to happen. But all the things that she had told me had not prepared me for the pain that I was about to experience. So this snake, like at the tip of its tail, there is a woman's manhood. It only appears when it wants to sleep with me. So it is very tiny, such that when this snake is sleeping with you, in that moment I will be paralyzed. I cannot move my body or to do anything. As it pushes its tail on my manhood, then it starts to peel even some skin off my manhood. Oh, how painful it is. By the time that it is done with you, this can even last less than 20 seconds and it will be done with you. The pain that you'll be feeling in that moment, it is too much. You can even go maybe for about a month without sleeping with this woman, because your manhood will be so sensitive, so much that it will be very hard for it to get erect. This does not happen at all the times, but in a year, I predict that it can happen maybe about 3 times, and you have no way of ever knowing when this snake is coming to sleep with you. I asked her about this ritual, the painful ritual. She said, that is the price that you have to pay to be with me. When you see me driving down the road, you can think that I am living the best life, but even though I might have money, I have South African citizenship, I can go wherever I want to, but I am always dreading the night when this python is going to come to sleep with me. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our brother. That was the translation of that message. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world.